Welcome to Yeshiva Dav, Shir sponsor Lui Nishmas, I'm Yaakov Shalom Lava Sitzchok. We're holding Basra with Kuf Chof Dalet. Starting Dav Kuf Chof Gimel base towards the bottom. The Gemara is quoting here the Brisa. The Gemara says like this: The father left his children a cow which is either rented or used as a sharecropper by others. Or it's Roy Befer. It's out there in the valley. And gave birth. The Bechor takes double. So the Gemara Now what was the Chiddush? Even though you have, it's a benefit that comes after the father's death. The father died. So we said the general rule is the Bechor doesn't take Beroy Kibbutz Musar. He doesn't take something which is not there when the father dies. Is this considered to be like it's there? Says the more yes, because the cow is here. The rental that's coming from the cow is not here. So he says, even though it's not in the rishus of the owner, you see, you take it. So it's like this: if Mukhker is not the rishus of the owner, it's in the rishus of somebody else. Amad Shakil Roy Befer, we buy Roy Befer, which is just going out in the valley. It's not under anybody's auspices. So we buy it. The Mukhker is doing the Roy Befer. You say Mukhker is similar to Roy Befer. In what way? What happens in Roy Befer? Roy Befer is something nobody's spending any money to feed the animal. She's out there in the field. Something with a chuf dav talk about that it goes on its own and nobody's losing money. Meaning it's something that it's getting rental, free rental. It's a triple net. You're not having any other expenses. It's just coming money straight. Says more money. Who's that? Rebbe, not the sheet of Rebbe. The Rebbe holds that a shvach that comes on its own is something the Bechor takes double in it. Tanya in Bechor doesn't take double in the shvach that happened after the death. Rebbe Oimer, I say, you do take double in shvach that happened after death. Meaning the Yisraelim went and invested money that any shvach that happened for the new investment, that it doesn't take double. But something which is not coming from a new investment, something which is just automatic, then it does take double. Continues the Gemara and says, Yorushu Shtar Choif, if they got a debt, right? Shtar Choif, there's a debt, there's a document that represents a debt. The Bechor takes double on it. Now they owe to somebody else because the father owed money. Bechor gives double because he took double. He has to pay double. He says, you know what? I'm not taking double. I don't want to pay double. Rashai can do it. What's the reason? They're called it a matano. Until it doesn't reach the hands of Bechor, it's not his. And therefore, it doesn't take anything that any shvach was nashbiach after death. So, I mean, to be clear, meaning a matana cannot be given unless the owner has it. So, until the father didn't get it, he can't give it to the Bechor. You makish the Bechor, the chelik of the Bechor takes as a Bechor, to the chelik he takes as a pashut. Even though it did not come to his hand, whatever shvach he takes, at first it was a svaro. Who's going to take it? The Yisraelim take it. Now, and by Islam, by Yerusha, we don't have any limitations. Before he gets his hand, he takes double. So, what about it says double, you're equating the chelik pashut to the chelik bechor. I tell you that you have to put them together. Meaning what? If you have the Bechor comes and says, we have, let's say, 3 fields. 2 brothers. The brother takes 2, the Pasha takes 1. Pasha can't say, I want the middle field, you take the 2 sides. Because the minute the Bechor takes, you should take it as one big field. It has to be together. For every Nami Achtiva Tesloi, it says to give it to him. Masha what? The Yitzlo Shematana. Hushim, Homayni Noitel Nois in Russia. As we'll see in 2 plots from now, the court could say, I'm not interested in the gift because it's a gift. What gives the Loshem Maton makes so that you can decide that I don't want to accept it. Omar Papa. Dikla ve'olim arova 60 or 20. If I have a tree that became wider, or I have a land that water went into it and it became muddy and now it's in a better condition, the everybody agrees he takes double over there. Why? It's the same thing. Nothing changed. It was a field. It's still a field. It was a tree. Still a tree. Chafura is a shachat, right? Unprocessed grain, and it turned out to be full grain. A flour that turned to be a date. One holds it's automatic. Nothing changed. One says Lamais, it's a new name. What it was before is not what it is right now. It's something new. So that's the machlekes. So in other words, if they didn't change the name, even Rabbanan will agree, even though it's a shvach, but it's still the same thing. If change the name, then comes the machlekes. Omar Rabba Barachano, Omar Rabba Barachano, Omar Bchia, also Kedivi Rebbe, also Kedivi Rechomim, also. If you want to do like Rebbe, he takes double in something that comes after death, also. Want to do like Rechomim, also. What's chat in this Parvadik psak? It says the one of Chul of Dal on base. Sabkele alocha kirebi mechaveiroi v'lo mechaveirov. Alocha kirebi mechaveiroi v'fil mechaveirov. We know we pass like Rebbe. But is it against one or against many? Here you have many. You have Rabbanan against it. Shaila is he arguing against Chaveiroi Chaveirov. Omar Rav Nachman, Omar Rav. Asur la'asos k'divrei Rebbe. No, you're not allowed to follow Rebbe. Kasovar alocha kirebi mechaveiroi v'lo mechaveirov is not a suffix. He holds alocha l'maisa. You pass like Rebbe against one, not against many. Rav Nachman the day Omar mutar la'asos k'divrei Rebbe. You could do like Rebbe. Kasovar aloch kirebi mechaveirov fil mechaveirov. So you hold paskalach. No, the first one normal holds I'm not sure. The second one normal says you're not. The other one says you're not. Interesting notion. Motor should have been more than motor. Chayav lasu k'divrei Rebbe. But B'shar is just a flip of the asur. Omaravo. Now the gears that we have is asur lasu k'divrei Rebbe. V'im also asui. Don't do like Rebbe. If you did it, it's okay. Kasovar matinit. Mati means we don't paskalach him, but we tilt towards him. Not the tilting. You're tilting like him. Meaning you tilt towards Chachamim, but the every Rebbe works. That's the gears that we have. The Bach brings the gears so. He says that's the gears of the Rashbam. Omar Rabbi is like a Rebbe. V'imos Allah is like a Rebbe if he did it. So what Tani Rav Nachman b'Shar Sifrei Divrei Rav. Rav Nachman says in Shar Sifrei Rav is interesting in the Rashbam. He explains what is Shar Sifrei Divrei Rav. He says that Sifrei Divrei Rav is Torah's crowning. That's a Sifro. Shar Sifrei Divrei Rav is talking about either the Sifri, which is on Mamidbar Dvarim, or the Mechilto, which is on Shmois. So it's B'Shar Sifrei Rav. He said, "B'chol asher yimotz aloi prat l'shvach sheishbiach yoshim la'achar misas avim." The chosim that the yoshim went and invested in it doesn't take double. But if it grew on its own, shokil. Umani Rebbe. That's Shittas Rebbe. That holds if there's a shvach, even though it's more than it's something which is not part of the animal on the same name, still a shvach. Tani Rambam B'chal B'Shar Sifrei Divrei Rav. Rabbi now quotes another thing. B'Shar Sifrei Divrei Rav. B'chol asher yimotz aloi prat l'shvach sheshovchu nechosim la'achar misavim v'kol sheken shvach sheshbiuchu neyosh la'achar misavim. Even if it was on its own, you don't take double. Kol sheken don't take double. If the Yoshua did it, the lo shokil umani Rabbani. That is the shita of Rabban. So the Gemara. Omar Rav Yudah Omar Shmuel. Ein b'chor neit b'shtayim v'milvin. B'chor does not take double in alvo. Leman. What we're talking about? That's we saw that before. Even the shvat that's in his rishus, he doesn't take double. What does it mean that something which is he's holding on to? Rabbanan say you don't get it, or the Girsa that we have over here, bring on the side, that Mimele came on its own, Lo Shokil Milvin Bai, because although it's not a Shvach Mimele, someone's going to pay it. Elo Rebbe, according to Rebbe. Rebbe says you take Shvach, but say about Milvin, no. Right, it says clearly you do take double in Alva and Ribis. Mani Rebbe Rabbanan. You said Rabbanan hold, you don't take it. And Rebbe says that you don't take it as well. So this Bryce goes according to who? You know Rabbanan. Goes like Rabbanan. Veitzich. Why are you telling me? In other words, why are you not going like Rabbanan? Sorry, going back to the previous Bryce. We said before, who's the mandorman that says you don't take double by alva? Says the Rabbanan. Of course you don't take by alva. What's the chiddush? If I don't take double and the chastim which are coming in melee, of course I don't take an alva. Elamai Rebbe. So who's the next Bryce? So more Rebbe agrees you do take by alva double. Hi, who is the mandorman that said before they don't take double? That is the Rabbanan. So why does Rabbanan have to tell me that shtar you don't take? I would think if you're holding on to the shtar as if you're holding on to alva, like a shita b'shamai, the machzik b'shtar kilu has the alva. You're holding on the shtar as if it's govi kavash on the night. So the Gemara showchu misam. They said very to show. Bechor noitel pishnayim b'milve avaloi beribis. He takes double in alva. He doesn't take double in ribis. Rashban says he ribis by a goy. Leman, according to either Rabbanon or Ashta Shivcha the Yisim Rishus said Rabbanon Tol Shokol. You don't take Shvach. It's in Rishus. Mele. Milu Yibayi. Of course, consider B is not in Rishus. Aval El Rebbe. The Rebbe Beribis. I tell me Rebbe no. Fatani Rebbe or Rebbe Chorta B'Shtayim B'Mil B'Mil Beribis. Clearly, Rebbe says you're taking both. Loyal Rabbanon. O Milvo Keman the Gavi Dana. This goes like he holds Milvo is Gavi. Like what the Gemara said before, you would think that Milva is not Gavoi. Milva is considered to be Gavoi at least Klape the Bchor. And then the Bchor takes double in Milva, but not in Ribis. A Ribis is not Gavoi yet. It still doesn't pay. It's not there. Last stream. Amir came to our place. Vidorish, Hidarshin. Bchor Yotel B'Shtayim B'Milva V'Loi B'Ribis. It takes a double in Milva, not in Ribis. Only now Idor L'Tamayu. Idor goes L'Shtosim. Yeah, so the truth is, the last part, we're going to leave this over here. We're going to stop over here and start this at the next half, because this goes into the next Talmud. So we're here in the middle of the sugya that we differentiate between the Alva and Ribis. The one wanted to say, the Alva, Machlekes, Rabbanan, Rebbe, and we're going another sheet that holds that according to Rabbanan, you do get Alva double, because it's considered to be in your hand, but not by Ribis.